Hi everyone, Sierra Thompson, independent Scentsy consultant here. So I am bringing to you my warmer tour now that I have switched out my holiday warmers and have basically my regular warmers out. I mean, I will change some again probably in the spring, but for now, they're set how I want them to be. So I'm going to start with my living room. The first warmer that I am going to share is this one. My Cinderella Castle warmer. It is so pretty. I love this warmer. Probably one of my favorite warmers, and it is a big one. And if we turn to our right, so behind my sofa, I have the Hogwarts Castle warmer. Oh, so pretty. Very, very pretty. I love it. Here, I'll put the light on so you can see it. It is very detailed. Now, this looks like it would be metal, but it is actually ceramic. I love it so much. Very, very pretty warmer. Gets nice and hot, and I love that it pretty much works anywhere. All right, so if we back out, let's go back towards that Disney Cinderella Castle warmer. So we are going to go towards my kitchen here. So on my counter here, the bar area, we don't actually use it for a bar, but this is the succulent warmer. This is one of my favorite element warmers that Scentsy has because it performs very well even though it is an element warmer. And by element, I mean it is a warmer that does not have a bulb. It has a plate here that you put a dish in. The way that you can tell if this is on is this little indicator light back here. I love it. It's so cute. It has these fake succulents and little beads underneath there. Okay, now we are going to go towards my extra TV area, kind of my den area here. In the den area, I didn't really put a lot in my office and den area. It's just this one warmer here. So I had to do one that would give off as much fragrance as possible. And this is one of my best performing warmers. Now I love ceramic warmers. I will always say ceramic 25-watt bulb. But in terms of element warmers, this is probably the top performer. And I don't know how I looked up on this. I got it during a clearance sale, a flash sale for Scentsy for, I believe, under 15 bucks. And I think it was originally 60 bucks. That was back when that was expensive for a Scentsy warmer. Now they're basically, they range in price and there's a lot that cost 60. But this one was crazy, like a crazy good deal. So it has 3 plates. And the cool thing about these is each individual one has a little button. This one has a button, this one does, and that one. So I can have all of them on or none of them on. I can mix scents in one. I can do how I did here. I have blueberry cheesecake and red berry and white pie. It works great because you can see how scents work together in this warmer. I love it. All right. My next warmer that I'm going to share is this one. And I honestly don't remember the name. It was a gift from my mother-in-law and I actually really love it. I think it's perfect in the kitchen or living room because of the words that it has on it. But it is a ceramic 25-watt bulb and it has just a little bit of light coming through the back. Now, my other warmers that I have in my kitchen here, I did have a full-size warmer here before the holiday and during the holiday season. I changed that so that I could have more counter space. It was driving me nuts running out of counter space. So I just put one of my plug-in warmers. The other reason I use this is because I have 3 mini plug-in warmers and nowhere to use them because I don't have any more like bathrooms to use them in. Both my bathrooms have full-size warmers in them now. And these used to go in all of my half bathrooms at my old house. We don't have that here, so different thing. But this one is the Why Are You Blushing mini warmer. And then my Vino warmer that stays out all year. So pretty. Okay, we are going to go down into the hallway. Let's see. Sorry, excuse, it might be a little bit messy. Let's see. So we have my other warmer over here. I can't remember this name. Maybe it's the Amber Glow. I think Amber Glow. I love this warmer. When it first came out, I think it was 2 years ago, I was like, I gotta get that one. It's so pretty. I love this. It's just so simple, but I love the leaves here. And this one is an Edison watt bulb, so it performs pretty well considering it's a glass warmer. Now the next one I'm going to show you is the one in my kids' bathroom. So in my kids' bathroom, we have this warmer. I really don't remember this warmer name because we don't sell it anymore, and it's at least 5 years old, I believe. But I do love, I will show you this. I love this about the warmer. The bulb sits basically right there under, like right under that dish. So that dish gets nice and hot, and it's a huge dish. This is probably one of the best dishes for Scentsy. Like, it can fit so much wax. I generally put 2 cubes. Sometimes I do 3, and it can still probably fit another 1 or 2 cubes in that. That's insane to me. And it just works well in the bathroom area because it's blue, it's pretty, it's very imperfect. So if you like something that looks exact and perfect, you won't like this, but I love it. It was my son's first warmer, and we moved it into the bathroom after he decided to get a different warmer. So I'm going to take you, my daughter still has a Christmas warmer up, so I won't show you their room completely, but I will show you their warmers because I don't want my kids' rooms in. Let's see. My daughter, excuse her mess, she just a little bit of a wild child, but she still has the plaid mousse warmer. She actually said that she would prefer to have a warmer that is spring. So she wants something with butterflies or flower, something like that for hers. So she still has this right now, but we'll switch it out soon. She's so funny to me. She always takes a holiday warmer when it's the holiday season, and she grabbed a Halloween warmer when it was Halloween. She just so funny that way. All right. Now in my boys' room, and they're my younger children, so they share a room. They love Star Wars, Avengers, all those things. Is the Spider-Man warmer. And it's so cute. I love this warmer. I really enjoy it. I am going, you can see it a little bit better. Now it does have a red bulb in it, and that is because I wanted it to be kind of a nightlight for them, not be too bright. So let's see on. Oh, so pretty. I love it. It is a really, really nice warmer. Now this warmer is interesting because this is the whole base here. You can lift this up, and there's a small base that's like this with a bulb in it. So this you lift up. So the best way to take warmer out of, to take wax out of this warmer is to soak it. You wouldn't remove the dish because that's a lot. So really, really cute. Ceramic, so it works very well. All right. Now we're going to go. Now I know that the room warmers, you've probably seen them already, but I'll share them again because I'm doing a warmer tour. But the living room area is where I change most of my warmers. Now this warmer, he has the Millennium Falcon warmer. And the cool thing about it, I don't know if you could see it. That's Han Solo when he's in the door. Do you guys remember that in the movie? If you like Star Wars, you know. But I think that's cute that they did that detail. Now, I will say it's kind of tricky to clean this warmer dish, so I generally have to put alcohol in it, let it sit for quite a bit before it can come out all the way, because there's like those bumps where his fingers are and everything. It always gets really built up there. But he has a green bulb because he just wanted a more dim bulb. So I love that warmer. It's really cute. All right. And of course, my bedroom warmers here. So I've done this before, so if you've watched my other warmer tour videos, you know this, but I will still share them so that you can see it. This is the Diamond Milk Glass Warmer. Now, I will say, if you can notice this, you can see there is a little bit of buildup along the edge that's not exactly melted. Now, I've never had this problem in another house. In this house, I'm having that problem sometimes in this corner, and I think it is because we leave our fan on a lot here. So it's making it a little bit colder in the room. And this corner right here does not have a vent to heat. So it is having a little bit of problem keeping it like completely melted. So that's something to keep in mind when you are, I always recommend a 25 watt bulb because ceramic, because most of the time it will perform well even in an area that gets a little colder. But that's happening here. It's not a huge deal to me, and I have so many warmers in my house that I don't really care too much because it still scents the room perfectly fine. And the last warmer that is in here is that Love Element Warmer. Now you see this one, I believe they are the same wattage, but don't quote me on that because I'm not positive, but I think they are similar wattage, and this one has no problems. I think it really is that I leave my fan on during the day, and that's what's caused not to be able to completely melt everything. When I turn off the fan, I've noticed that it seems to do just fine. So it is strictly my fan and being in that corner where it's a little bit colder. Now, the last warmer that I put out, and this one was not out when I did my first warmer tour in this house, but I have a warmer now in my laundry room. Now my laundry room is still kind of getting organized, so it's a little bit crazy in here, but I'm going to show you this warmer. Counters here with all of the laundry products, but right here I have this butterfly atrium warmer and I love it. It's so pretty. I was looking for a warmer that didn't have light to put in here, and I love the element warmer. It's just like, I like a mix of element and bulbs. So those are all my warmers in my house right now. I will be switching out some probably in another 2 months. I will be putting out spring warmers. I have some like the bubble iridescent and the summer rain warmer. Oh my gosh. If you've not seen those, research those. Those are so pretty. I'm obsessed with those warmers. They're so pretty. So I will put those out, but I like to still leave out my really strong warmers like the etched core. I will probably put that back out. I will always leave out my Accord warmer because it performs so good. It's so hot. Like, it's just rare to find a warmer like that from Scentsy that's really good and hot. So I always keep those warmers out. The glass warmers tend to be a little bit cooler. They don't get as warm. So I love those ceramic 25 watt bulb warmers. They're the best. So that's what I have out right now. And I will probably switch them in maybe another month or two. I don't know. I may even switch out my kids' warmers because I still have the Darth Vader warmer. I think one of them might like to have that at some point. So I may switch those out. If I do, I will share that video too. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.